Welcome back to the channel Tarot Yogi. I'm Vinit, I read tarot intuitively, and today we have another timeless pickacard reading on your April 2023 predictions. So we're going to be asking Spirit, what can you expect in terms of love, health, mini career, and the overall theme for you in the month of April 2023. So we have three piles to choose from. Pile number one, we have the John Bauer Tarot. Pile number two, we have Tarot in Wonderland. Pile number three, we have the Marielle Tarot. So take a minute, see what pile is being called to you intuitively. The description box below will have the timestamp for your pile. And again, remember, these are general readings, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow. And if you want to reach out for a private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are given in the description box below, so you can definitely reach out for a private reading, and I'll see you guys in your reading. Thank you. Hello, pile number one. If you chose the Edmund Dulac Tarot, this is your 2023 predictions for April. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended master, star family. What can my pile number ones expect in April 2023? We thank you for these clear, concise, and accurate messages. We thank you for always guiding us, especially when we need it the most. Okay, pile number one, we have Four of Swords, Two of Cups, Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, the Hierophant, the Fool, Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and Eight of Cups. So let's start with love. I'm not seeing any crazy developments for you in the month of April when it comes to love for my singles. I think you're going to be very busy in other areas of your life. I think you're going to be very busy with work. I think you're going to be very busy balancing out your work with your friends. And I'm seeing that you may even like take a little trip is what I'm seeing for you in the month of April. But if you're taken, I would say again, you would really be busy to, I definitely see that like your romantic relationships is not going to be at the forefront for you in the month of April, because I think a lot of other things are going to be taking up your time and your space and your energy, and when it comes to work, I definitely see that you will be getting opportunities. I think definitely you will be presented with opportunities and partnerships also. You may even collaborate with someone in the month of April. So if you get any collaborations, or if you're an influencer here of some kind, you may get certain packages or something like that, So there's definitely that happening for you. So, you're going to be very, very busy. I think a lot of y'all will finally get back to working out. I think a lot of y'all have been busy maybe with studies, with work, whatever, but you're going to be more, regimented about your workouts. You're going to really, maybe go to the gym every day over here, or do whatever physical activity you do to really get into good form. I'm definitely seeing that work is going to be very, very important for you in the month of April. I don't think you will even have the time for anything else. And if you have like a new project coming in, you will sort of have to balance it out with everything else going on in your life. But I just want you to know that it's all going to work out. You will be able to juggle it all, and you will be able to manage it. But it's going to be a busy month, so you better get yourself ready, pile number one. I'm also seeing that maybe you may be working late hours, or in general you could be losing sleep, you could be insomniacs here of some kind. But it's very important that you get enough sleep. Needless to say, pile number one, that's very, very important. You will not be able to function optimally if you don't get enough sleep. And I'm a night owl too, so I can totally relate to you. But I would say at least try covering up your sleep maybe in the daytime if you can't sleep at night, because I'm definitely seeing that your sleep is going to be a bit of a problem for you in the month of April. I think you're going to be learning a lot. I think you're also going to be gaining a lot of divine wisdom from spirit directly. I think a lot of y'all are working very, very closely with your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, I think you're very much in communication here, and I think you will be guided, And I think you're just watching this reading for confirmation. I think you already know what's going to happen for you, and all of a sudden I was getting breathless, So I would say that please pace yourself with whatever you're doing in the month of April. You don't want to be burnt out. It's very easy to sort of just get so passionate about what you're doing that you just lose your body, you lose your mind in a way, So don't do that. So please ground yourself. Even I see that you will be getting a lot of divine downloads, and you can get a little airy in the head when this happens. You could very much be in other realms, and it becomes all the more imperative for you to really ground your energy. So I'm seeing that taking a walk in a park, maybe bare feet if you live somewhere warm, or even if you can just go out, walk in the forest 5-10 minutes every day, that's going to really, really help you. You really need some seclusion, you need some time out, of your everyday life. I think it's really important that you take this time out, and I think you're going to be very vigilant about who you choose to be around with, who you choose to share your energy with in the month of April. You're going to maybe even come off as cold to a lot of people, just because I'm seeing that you just won't have the time to indulge in things, that most people do. You're just going to be so busy here. And I think pile number one, I think you finally understand that in order to really do something great, in order to really create what you truly want to its fullest extent, you do have to conserve your energy, and you have to limit your access to people. So don't feel guilty about that, especially in the month of April, because I'm seeing that you're not going to be having the time of the day for just anyone and everyone. And there may be certain people from your past who may want to come back, but just don't entertain them. You don't have to even reply to anything. You can just block them. No one can bother you on your phone. So just keep it moving. You have a lot of great opportunities coming forward towards you. We have the Fool card also for the overall theme here. So you're moving towards a brand new beginning, and I think you will also just be aware of everything that is working out for you at this point in your life, and everything that is not working out for you, and you're just going to be walking away. I think you're just going to be so much smarter and efficient in the month of April that you're just going to get so much done. And I think that's what you're most stressed about, just getting things done. So I just want you to know that you will successfully get everything done. So just don't stress about it. Just focus on your everyday. you know Also meditate here. I think it would really help you if you can meditate. I know not everyone can meditate, but if you can, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just sitting in one place, focusing on your breath, it's going to be very beneficial for you. It will, and I think you may also get a lot of dreams. So I think it's very important that you maintain some sort of journal, or even if you can't maintain a journal, just write it down on the notes app on your phone or something, because you will be symbolically conveyed a lot of messages that only you will be able to decode and decipher later on, which will be very, very helpful. So you're getting signs and omens, file number one. Please pay attention. I think you're going to be so much more clear in your head by the end of April. You're not going to be as confused as you used to be. You're going to know exactly what you want, and you're just going to go for it. And I think that is super cool. And I think you're going to be okay with you're just going to be okay having like a mystery. You're not going to, you're going to be very peaceful about not having all the answers, and you will be okay just brooding the mysteries over here. You understand that you will get the answers at the right time. And I think you do get the most when you're relaxed, when your mind is almost empty, when you're almost not focusing on anything, and your brain is just, there's nothing, no thoughts. I think that's when the real magic happens. And I think you're going to be understanding this, and you're not going to be trying to force anything in the month of April, which I think is a very, very great thing for you. That's pretty awesome, I would say. But don't be afraid to stand alone also, is what I'm getting. Maybe you may be alone in the 3D, but just know that you have your angel spirit guides with you, protecting you at all times. Also save up your money. I think that's going to be important, and not in a way that you're gonna like get broke or something. No, I see that you will have opportunities in the near future where you will be requiring certain amount of money. So if you're making money in the month of April, which I'm totally seeing for you, just give yourself and save up that money. Just don't spend that, because we get in a habit of spending at times, and I'm a Taurus, so I know. So please save up the money. It's going to be very, very important for you, because you will have a better use of it. I'm definitely seeing that a lot of y'all may even take a short trip or something for work, or just a holiday, something, near a water body, something like that, maybe in a forest. But that's definitely coming up for you, so save up. It's going to be important. I'll shuffle some oracle, see if I missed something. Anything I missed here for Pi number 1? Okay, we have new moon in Taurus and full moon in Gemini. So, and it's really interesting, right? I was just saying that you're gonna be okay just not knowing and just understanding divine timing at play. And we have full moon in Gemini, which reads the answers you need are coming, And I was just telling y'all about how you don't have to stress so much, I think when you get your mind empty, that's when you'll get the best ideas and the best, whatever sort of creative endeavors you want to go for, you'll get the spark right there, So this is just confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. And we have prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So, just keep working towards whatever you are. You're going to be reaping a very beautiful harvest. I think April and June is going to be a very big month for you, pile number 1. I think you'll definitely gain something, in the month of May and June. It's going to be very, very beneficial for you, is what I'm seeing here. But it's looking like a very fun month for you, and I would say that work on your heart chakra, maybe get some rose quartz, and speak your truth. Speak your truth regardless of what happens in the month of April. It's going to be very, very important for you to really speak your truth, because that will set you free. Even if it rubs people the wrong way, that's not a you problem, it's a them problem. So don't forget this, and please speak your truth. That will really set you free. And I'm just seeing that in the month of April, you're not going to be afraid of standing up alone. You're really standing up alone because you understand that you, even if you have like 7 people attacking you, you still have the upper hand. You are the boss by number 1. Please remember this. And you definitely have a more prosperous new beginning coming towards you, and the answers you need will also come to you. I'm sensing a lot of people want a lot of closures in this pile. All of it is coming. Just do your due diligence, and you're just going to be killing it, pile number 1. Any other messages? Yeah, so that's all I have for pile number 1. Again, it's a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow. And if you want to reach out for a private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are given in the description box below, so you can definitely reach out for a private reading. And I'll see you guys in your next reading. Thank you. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose Tarot in Wonderland, this was your April 2023 predictions. So asking angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended master star family today. What can my pile number 2s expect in the month of April? What can my pile number 2s expect in the month of April? We thank you for these clear, concise, and accurate messages. We thank you for always guiding us, especially when we need it now. Okay, pile number 2, we have 7 of Cups, 9 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Knight of Wands, 6 of Wands, 7 of Swords, and Temperance. So let's start with love. I'm seeing that you're going to be having a lot of options. I think you're going to be really popping in the month of April, pile number 2. You definitely have a lot of people's eyes on you, I want to say, and you just have a lot of options when it comes to love, especially if you're single. But I don't see you necessarily even indulging yourself in these options. I think you have your eyes set on a higher prize. I think a lot of y'all are doing the inner work, and you are at a point where you want like the one or nothing. So you're gonna be very like talked about also in the month of April. So you're gonna be succeeding at work is also what I'm seeing. And I think you do have a tendency of projecting this very like perfect image on the outside and I think this, and that is also because people don't see your struggles, but people just see your wins. People just see you sort of, like this Knight of Wands, just sitting on his horse, just conquering things. People really see you like that. So a lot of y'all may even have a public platform or something where, you're sort of, you have like a YouTube channel or something, or you're on TikTok really big or something. Also what I'm getting is, you will also blow up, if you have a social media presence in the month of April. It's definitely going to blow up for you, but I'm definitely seeing that you're going to be very, very stressed about money, even though things look very perfect on the outside. And I think the main message for you in the month of April is, and I think that's going to also be a test for you, is sort of just maintaining what you have already created for yourself. I do see you struggling, but you're sort of overcoming it, but it's going to be a little struggle because I am seeing that a lot of things may come up to surface. You may even have a lot of deadlines to meet. You may have certain projects that need to be submitted, or certain amount of work you need to get done in office at some given amount of limited time. So it's going to be a very busy month, and I do see you stressing. So don't stress is what I want to say. You will sort of be able to get over whatever is the problem for you over here. All these obstacles are just here to sort of make you realize your true power. And what I'm seeing is that's going to happen with you over the course of April is you're going to be less fearless. I think you're just not going to care anymore about what anyone has to say or what anyone thinks. I think you understand how dedicated you are, and I think the work you're doing right now, you will eventually get the sort of appreciation you deserve. People will really reward you for everything you're doing. I'm not seeing anything crazy with your health, but again, maybe just get enough sleep. Maybe if you feel the need to get certain tests, maybe get those done. Yeah, but I'm not seeing anything crazy with your health. Maybe just going out a little, maybe for a jog, for a walk. Just going out, maybe on your terrace or something is going to be very beneficial for you. Just getting that air, or just midnight air or early morning air, whatever you prefer. Just going out for a little stroll will also help you reduce all this stress and anxiety you have around work. So grounding is going to be very, very important. And like I said, I think people don't see your struggles, people only see your wins. So, when you're really struggling, and I don't see that you even ask for help. So please do ask for help in the month of April, where you really feel you're really trying to make ends meet and you're perhaps not able to. Just ask for help. I think it's going to be very beneficial, and I think help will also sort of be given to you. It's like the right person will show up at the right time for you to help you with whatever you need. I see that you may get bored also. You may just sort of be tired or burnt out, and that will sort of be your leeway to reminiscing about the past. Especially, I think a lot of your past may come up, as resurfacing, and I think it happens because I think you have been trying to clear your past out, and I've seen this with a lot of my friends and a lot of my clients. When a lot of things come up to surface, especially from the past, people think it's a sign for you to maybe get back with your ex or whatever, or maybe go back to that friend or whatever. And no, it's like if you're going to purge something out of your body, it's gonna like, for example, come out as vomit, right? So in order to truly get rid of it, it is going to come up to surface. You cannot sort of swallow the vomit again. So you will have a lot of things coming up to surface, but don't misread the signs. They're only coming up for you so you can let it go completely. So you may even feel resentful, angry, or just random bouts of emotions. And it's okay. Just allow yourself to feel those things. Because all of it is just a part of the purging process. So don't confuse yourself, and maybe just go back to the simplicity of your past. Just try to remember how simple things were, and just maybe try to give yourself love in the past of who you used to be, and just know that you did the best you could with whatever given information you had in the past. And I see you sort of deceiving yourself in the month of April. Like I said, when you're sort of purging, you will have all these things come up to surface, and we have a tendency of deceiving ourselves. Even I do it at times, but you definitely have your sight. You definitely have your sight set on something higher. You definitely have a higher goal, a higher principle to follow. A higher calling. So don't forget about it. And just know that you will be able to take the necessary action at the right time. So all you have to do is show up for yourself and really show out in the month of April. It's going to be very, very beneficial for you, because I'm seeing everything said and done. I think you will find the balance. And we have the Temperance card, and it's a very cute Temperance card. Here we sort of have Alice eating the mushroom, and it's just before she sort of decides to be the right size. Because when she becomes very tall, the dove calls her a snake, and she sort of becomes even very short. So she's sort of finding that the perfect amount of balance. She learns to eat both pieces of the mushroom. So she wouldn't be extra tall and not extra short. So you're going to be learning to really be efficient in the month of April, is what I was trying to say. I think I got a little lost in what I was trying to convey, but yes, you're going to be more efficient in terms of just finding balance. And by that, what I mean is dynamic balance. Being balanced in one moment doesn't mean that you're necessarily balanced in the next. You will sort of keep up with the momentariness of everything, and just how transitional things can be. I think you're going to be even very metaphysical about it, but you're going to overcome all of this. Like I said, the overall arching theme for you in the month of April is you're going to be really fearless. You're not going to care anymore. You're not going to care about what other people think, or the people you have to make happy. None of that. You don't care about walking your own path and just sort of forging your way, and even planning. Planning is also going to be very important for you to sort of figure out your next steps. Over here is what I'm getting. But it's going to be a very powerful month for you, April. It's going to be very empowering. So even if you have like a lot of adversities, look at it as challenges you need in order to grow. It is not going to be beyond your jurisdiction. It's definitely something you can manage. It's definitely something you can overcome. So you're going to be snapping out of your illusions, is what I'm trying to say here in the month of April. And it's going to be the best thing for you, because you're going to be like sort of letting go of a lot of this emotional baggage that you've been carrying on for a very long time that you perhaps weren't even aware of. So when all of this goes, you're just going to feel so much lighter, and there's just going to be so much more space for new things to come into your life, new connections. I'm definitely seeing that you're craving new connections, and I'm not necessarily seeing that you're going to be meeting them in the month of April, but you're going to be sort of setting the stage and making the space for it. So don't undervalue and devalue whatever you're doing in the month of April. It's sort of like a very important setting stone in your castle. So really take your time in the month of April. Pace yourself out. Don't burn yourself out. Shuffle some marker. Anything I missed for pile number 2? Like I was saying, confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo, and we have South Node, which is don't let your past hold you back. So I feel I'm just repeating myself, but I'll just say it again. If you have your past resurfacing, people, places, things, whatever gunk rubbish you threw out of your life, let it be there. You don't need any of it right now, and it's sort of like a test. It's sort of like a test. Have you really learned your lesson? Are you really loving yourself? Are you really giving yourself the tough love and the respect that you owe it to yourself? So it's sort of going to be a test for you. And, your confidence may falter from time to time in the month of April, but again, keep your eyes on the prize. Remember why you're doing what you're doing, and, your voices won't sort of get the best out of you. You will be able to get things done. So really show up confidently, work on your root chakra, maybe do some ab exercises that will really, really help you. If you're feeling underconfident, or, just even fake it till you make it, if it comes down to that in the month of April, because you will be able to. Because like I said, even if you on your worst day, it's still pretty good. Like people can't really tell what is going on with you or what you have been through. You look more put together than you think. And I think you're very, very hard on yourself also. So stop being so hard on yourself. Really extend that divine grace to yourself that you truly deserve. Just let yourself be a human, pile number 2. Stop running behind perfection. It doesn't exist. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, so that's all I have for pile number 2. So again, it's a general reading. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow. And if you want to reach out for a private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are given in the description box below. So you can definitely reach out for a private reading. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Thank you. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the Mariel Tarot, this is your 2023 April prediction. So we're asking angels, ancestors, spirit guides, assign master star family. What can my pile number 3s expect in the month of April in terms of love, health, money, career, and the overall theme? What can my pile number 3s expect in the month of April? Okay, pile number 3, we have 9 of Cups, 3 of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Empress, 6 of Wands, 4 of Discs, Ace of Wands, the Magician, and 8 of Swords. So let me just state the very obvious here, pile number 3. You're very, very powerful manifestors. We have the 9 of Cups and we have the Magician. Those are some very, very powerful energies. But you know what? Despite you being a super powerful manifestor, you also are like your biggest enemy. I think you have a tendency of really getting in your way. And it's not even you, it's your subconscious sort of stopping you from becoming a better version of yourself, So you're going to have a real tug and pull of your shadow in the month of April, You will feel as if you're being tested, and it's not going to feel very pleasant, because I think you will be put into certain situations, certain conflicts with certain people that you just wouldn't want to bother with, So just know that those are lessons. So don't react, Rather not even respond, just keep it moving. That's going to be very, very important for you in the month of April. because you will have people sort of trying to pull you down, because they can totally see that, you're going where you need to be, which is right at the top, you know. So I think in April, you're not going to, your enemies are not going to prosper, nor is sort of you standing in your own way. All of that is just not going to work. You're going to definitely ascend in the month of April. There's a lot of ascension happening for you, and it's also happening at a much core, deep soul level, Whatever is happening for you in the 3D is very much reflected to what is sort of happening for you, in your higher reality, and what is happening is you're overcoming a lot of difficulties, you're overcoming a lot of even changes, you're going to be winning, you're sort of going to be in this energy of winning and just blazing through things, So even if there are certain problems which seem like a problem, just know that it's not a problem, it's an opportunity for you to grow. I think you're not going to be like chasing. You're going to be more in your Empress energy. You're going to be more in your feminine energy. Doesn't matter if you're male, female, anything in the middle. We all have male and female energy within us. See, I think you're going to really understand in the month of April that in order to truly maximize the sort of growth you want to have, you can't keep doing things. You can't keep chasing things all the time. Sometimes you have to put things down and let the work be done and sort of let things come to you. You're going to be in this energy of attracting things to you in the month of April, which is going to be very, very beneficial for you, and it's also going to sort of escalate and accelerate your sort of spiritual growth process over here. But you're going to change forever. You're gonna go through like a very dramatic, drastic change in the month of April. And it's going to show. It's going to show in your real world, in your reality. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, my words are coming off as jumbled. So speaking your truth is going to be very, very important for you in the month of April. Even if it rubs people the wrong way, it doesn't matter. So speaking your truth is going to be very, very important for you, and just being in your truth, just embodying your truth is going to be, you're going to be safe like that, and also just know that you're very, very protected, and I'm seeing that in the month of April, you maybe have certain health issues, maybe you'll have a cold or something like that, or maybe you're trying to get something diagnosed that you haven't been able to get diagnosed. So just know that you will sort of have clarity on that, So I'm not saying anything crazy, but it is something that has been bothering you for a while, so you're going to have clarity on that situation. It's a general reading, so it's going to be different for everyone, For some of y'all, it may even be chronic. So, if it may be chronic, please get it checked, that's very, very important over here. Don't take your health lightly. If there is something that needs your attention, please pay attention. Don't not go to the doctor if you're like sick for 5 days. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say, final three. Yes. But you're also going to be more conservative with your energy, which is good. You don't have to give access to anyone and everyone all the time. You're going to be very selective about who you choose to be around, who you choose to be with. And I think all of this, everything that you're going to be doing in the month of April is going to be very, very important, because I think finally you will sort of be in the space of loving yourself. I don't think you have loved yourself for a very, very long time. And I see that in the month of April, you're going to be putting yourself first. You're going to be putting your needs first, and you're going to understand that no one is going to be able to come to save you but yourself, and you will be not just saving yourself, you will be thriving. You will be in an energy of thriving, even though, you perhaps have jealous people trying to take you down or whatever, all those inconsequential street goons are just not going to have any sort of relevance or importance. So just keep doing what you're doing. Just go blazing in this transformation. I think you will subconsciously, not even consciously, I think you will subconsciously stop yourself from growing, because, I think you're afraid of your own power. I think you're very afraid of even your own possibility of creating things, So don't underestimate yourself. You do deserve the best, and you will get the best by number 3. So please remember this about yourself, and speak your mind, speak your truth. That's going to be very, very important. I see that in the month of April, you will be making certain frivolous expenditures, so maybe save up. That's another really important message over here. I really want to say, don't spend your money on things that you truly don't need. Like really sit with yourself and ask yourself, and maybe order something after 3 days. Don't make any impulse purchases. Ask yourself, do you really need it? What do you need it for? Whatever it may be, because I am seeing that you may have money coming to you in the month of April, but you're not going to be able to save it because of your frivolous spending habits, So be careful about saving money in the month of April. It's going to be very, very important for you, And I'm seeing that your passion is going to come back. And I think the more you keep to yourself, I think the more passionate you will get about doing whatever you want to do. When you're really trying to birth an idea, when you're trying to birth a project, whatever, you can't be around a lot of people at that time. You are metaphorically creating something, pushing something out of your metaphorical birth canal. So it's going to be very important for you here to really give yourself the space and the time to sort of blossom into the best version of yourself. Don't burn yourself out, you know. So, and also just don't just create. I think that's what you need to do. You need to just show up for yourself and just do whatever needs to be done, and just know that you will get everything you always wanted. The reading starts here with the Nine of Cups and it ends with the Magician. So that is very, very powerful. Even if you don't read tarot, that is sort of like the wish fulfillment card, and that is sort of your ability to create whatever you need card. So that combination is just it's very powerful. So don't underestimate anything happening to you in the month of April. Don't underestimate yourself, because the value you place on yourself is what you will be getting. So please don't settle, don't settle for anything. Don't settle for your ex. Don't settle for some shitty friends. Don't do any of that. You deserve the best and you will get the best. So it's sort of going to be like a test for you in the month of April, that you're going to quite come out very victorious over here. So now is not the time to give up. Now is not the time to sort of dilly-dally and fool around. Now is the time to really decide what you truly want, and realizing that you're powerful enough to get it under any goddamn circumstance. So please remember this. I'm trying to not swear and curse in my YouTube videos, so you get the gist. So don't give your power away to people and things that truly don't require it, And I think by the end of April, you're going to really realize who you are. I think you're going to have a deeper understanding of who you are and your own powers. I think you're going to surprise yourself in the month of April, which is going to be very exciting for you. I'll shuffle some oracle. Anything I missed? We have gibbous moon, new moon, and full moon in Virgo. Gibbous moon reads you're very close to achieving your goal. So like I said, whatever you do right now, it's going to be very imperative because you're sort of co-creating a destiny right now. And yes, it's a responsibility and it can stress you out, but it is not beyond you. You will be able to do it and you're going to succeed, and you're going to succeed with some flying colors. And we have new moon and new start is coming, so you're sort of saying goodbye to the old and really stepping into a brand new beginning, a new chapter in your life, a beautiful new future for yourself, So just know that new things are coming in for you, especially if you've lost a car, home, whatever. Just know a better home, a better car, a better lover, a better friend is coming for you, towards you, just for you. So it's going to be a really important month for you in April to really trust your instincts and your intuition and just follow that. Even if 3D reality doesn't make sense. Because at times it won't, and that itself is the test, And we have your good enough full moon in Virgo, and I think that just reiterates what I was trying to say early on, So thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Don't settle. Don't settle for just any sort of garbage. That's going to be very important over here, You do deserve the best, and you are good enough to deserve the best over here. So like I said, you will have certain triggers. So just see the trigger for what it is and let it highlight the parts of yourself that truly need healing, And be very communicative with it. If a no is a no, So don't let people sort of push your boundaries around is also the message over here. Don't overextend yourself for anyone, not even for yourself, Give yourself the tough love when you need. Because there's going to be conflict, but I think all of this conflict is just going to sort of be an advantage to you. You're going to be in a better place when all of it sort of plays out. So just realize everything is happening for you and not to you. Even if you feel you at times may have a target on your back, So it's going to be very important for you to keep your eyes on the prize and just know that you're very, very close to getting everything that you've wanted, And I'm seeing that you are very diligent. You are very, very hard workers, You put in the hard work every day. You're very consistent. You have the discipline over here. So just know that you will be rewarded. You will be definitely rewarded for all the great work that you're doing, Panamitri. So just keep up the good work. You're going to definitely have a new start coming in. And, we have the Eight of Swords for your overall theme, so you're going to change. You're going to change in a way that you cannot not go back to how your life was. And that's a very good thing, You're going to change for better. That's really the message over here. So I think what you need to do is really say goodbye to your old life. Say goodbye to who you used to be. Because you're becoming a much stronger, a much better version of yourself. I'm getting like the image of butterflies in my head. So just know that you're very much guided through this intense transformation and it's not going to be beyond you. It's exactly what you need to grow. So really show up and show out. That's really the message. Anything else? Yeah, so that's all I have for pile number 3. Again, it's a general reading. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow. And if you want to reach out for a private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are given in the description box below. So you can definitely reach out for a private reading. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Thank you.